Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Of course, it must be hard to be in your homes all the time, I imagine, and not being able to see your friends. So I took this chance to record this video to at least see another face. I don't know if that helps. And I've been thinking of you a lot. So I hope you're doing fine and your families are doing well too. This video is to explain to you what you will have to do for your next assignment for this subject. You've been working on this quote, "Who I am depends on who I'm with," and you've been leaving your comments on Edmodo, and I've been reading them. Then I'm going to post something in connection to what you said. So thank you for that. And now I'm going to take you through the different steps for your next assignment in this video. So you're going to do some reading tasks, and all of them are guided through 1 to activity 6 that you can see there. The first one you have to do is number 1. It says work in pairs. You cannot do that. So you do this on your own. And you have to discuss these questions with yourself. So 1, 2, and 3, you read these questions and you think about your opinions. So the idea is that these questions start helping you to get into the topic of the text before you read the text. So you answer these to yourselves. If you want to write them down, you do so. If not, you just answer them by speaking aloud or by just thinking about them, and that's fine. You don't have to hand in activity 1. Then for activity 2, where it says read on, you have to answer question 2. Do you know what method acting is? First, think about that. If you have no idea, then you go to the text and you read it quickly. The text is on the next page. I'm not going to show that now. So you read it and you see if you were right or if you had an intuition about that. You don't have to hand in the answer to question 2, all right? Then you have some tips that I recommend that you read. And then the activities that you do have to hand in are activities 3, 4, 5, and 6. All the activities that are written for this task will be in a Google Forms format that I will upload, all right? And you will see together with this video. So your answers will be recorded there, so you don't have to do that on a separate document, which could be a bit uncomfortable. So I'm trying new techniques to see which one works better for you to hand in your assignments. And we'll try with this one. It worked so far with the robots, or one part of the robots assignment, so I'm hoping that it will work with this assignment as well. So activities 3, in 3 you have to, well, read the text again, but now in more detail, and choose the correct answer. For 4, you have to read the text again, and you will see in the text that there are some words in bold type. You can see one here, right? One here, here, here. Well, there are more. And what you have to do is complete these sentences using those words in bold type. My recommendation for this task is that if you find it easy, you just do it straightforwardly. But if not, take a dictionary or an online dictionary and check the meanings of the words in bold before you try to complete, just in case, all right? Or if you complete them, then check afterwards to see if the meaning was more or less what you predicted from your reading. Then in the sum up activity, which is 5, what you have to do is read the article again and make a summary of no more than 1 or 2 sentences of each paragraph. So this is to see how well you can summarize into a few words what a paragraph is telling us as readers. And then you have to answer one question. What's the article about? So if anyone asked you in your homes, for example, I don't know, your parents, your siblings asked you, okay, what are you reading? What's this article about? How would you say that in a few words? And in the speak up section, which is 6, you will not find this in the Google Forms, or if I can fit it in, I will, but I don't think you will find it there. The idea is that you record yourselves answering this, this question. It says work in groups, you cannot do that. But if you have I'm sure you have the number of someone. So the idea is that you work through WhatsApp. So you record your answer to this. I don't know, let's suppose that I'm taking just 2 people. Let's suppose that Conrado and Greta want to do this task together. So Conrado takes his cell phone and he says, okay, read the statement and think of arguments for and against it, discuss your ideas. Watching a film in a cinema is a much better experience than watching a play in a theater. So Conrado takes the phone and says, hi Greta, how are you? I'm answering question 6, and I think that, yeah, actually going to the cinema is much better because, I don't know, the special effects that you can achieve in a movie are much greater than the ones that you could find in a theater. So I think that the experience is more enjoyable. What do you think? And then Greta sends back an audio to Conrado answering to his opinion. 2 or 3 exchanges and that's it. The idea is that you do it in that way, and then if you can, download those recordings. If you use WhatsApp web, you can do that. You download the recordings and you upload them in the assignment. If that doesn't work, I will trust that you are going to do the task. But the idea is that I can listen to your conversation through the recorded audios. Well, over here you see the text. I'm sure you recognize the actor, and if you don't, never mind. And then you've got another reading task, which you will also have to hand in. It's a shorter one. It's meant to give you further practice on this kind of reading task. So first you will have to match the sentence halves. Then you will have to read the article again. And for questions 1 to 6, choose the answer A, B, C, and D. And number 2 was to read the article and decide if the statements were true or false. And this is the article, okay? And then you have some vocabulary that is very similar to the previous one. So you're practicing basically the same thing, but in 2 different texts. So hopefully the experience is more complete. So that's the assignment, all right? Everything that you will have to hand in, except for the recording, will be in a Google Forms. So you'll find everything you need there to record your answers. So first you will have to work on them, and then you will have to go to the Google Forms and upload your answers. All right? Okay, I hope you're doing fine. In case you need anything, of course, you contact me. And, well, let's keep in touch. Bye.